What up, y'all? So they got this this place where I live at, right? Well, it's kind of like south of me, right? Like 30 miles, my probably like 50 miles, right? Uh, and it's called Escape Room, right? So have you guys seen that movie, right? What's it called? Escape Room? I think the movie is called Escape Room, and these people are trapped in this room, right? And they have to try to figure out how to escape to get out of that room, right? And onto another room, right? And then onto another, same thing, right? Uh, I guess they have well, they do have one of these downtown Tacoma or whatever, right? And I always wanted to go to it, right? And this was this was a low blow that my ex gave me, right? Cause we was talking about going. I wanted to go to Dave and Buster's. I wanted to go to Escape Room. I wanted to go to a whole bunch of places, right? That they promised that they would take me, and they never took me, right? 1 to 3 on my timer, but they would rub it in my face by taking what they were saying was their friends at the time, right? But was probably that other person and those other people. But took other people to the places that they promised to take me to, right? And then told me about it, right? Told me before they were going and then after, right? You know, um, never asked, want to go? Never asked, I'm pointing these things out, right? Because these are signs, okay? Somebody's in a relationship right now, okay? And you are receiving these same type of signs, okay? What they're doing is sneak dissing you, okay? They're rubbing things in your face, right? The false promises that they gave you, right? Like I just said, they'll tell you that they're gonna I'm gonna go here with my friends and I'm gonna do this for my 2, 3, 4 my timer. The same exact place that they promised to take you to, right? Same exact place, right? But they took all of these other people, right? All of their other their side pieces, right? They took them to these places, right? And all they were trying to do was hurt me, right? That's it. It didn't, right? It might have for a little bit first, right? But I just realized it made me realize how much of a child this person was, how manipulative they were, and how evil they were. Like their heart, like how wicked their heart was. Like it brought them joy to make me feel a certain way, to make me feel less than, or to make me feel like I'm not important, or like I'm boring or something, or you know what I'm saying? Like they would do things like that and claim that it was something else, right? Oh no, that's not it. 3 on my timer. Oh no, that's not it. But what else could it be? Or they'll say, this is how I found out a baby was involved, right? And there's something my ex had said to me on the phone with a couple. This is like in January, I think. But made me cry, right? And they knew it was gonna make me cry. That's why they said it. Okay, said that they were planning on having a baby this year, right? Or trying to have a baby this year, right? What they were really saying was that they had a baby already. They already have a baby. That's what they meant to say, right? Without saying, right? You see what I mean? Say these little things to try to get reactions out of you, right? And then when you cry, it brings them joy. Do you see what I'm saying? When you stress, it brings them joy. That is a sick and twisted, mutilated type of person. Sick and twisted. Sick and twisted in the mind. That is what type of person that is. They're demented. You see what I'm saying? They have like this constant cognitive dissonance, right? constant cognitive dissonance, right? They cannot, so where they what they see and they hear, right? They don't interpret it the same, right? They'll see something right in front of their faces, right? But the voice in their ear is telling them that what's in front of their face that's not what it is. And they'll listen to the voice instead of seeing what's right in front of them. Cognitive dissonance, okay? Whoever I'm talking to, right? Beloved, all God is doing, right? When they do these things to you, all God is doing is pointing out the red flags. Okay? He's giving you clues, right? So instead of getting so upset or whatever, look at it in another angle, right? This is God trying to show you. He's showing you who this person is, right? When a person shows you who they are the first time, believe them. Believe them, right? Believe them, okay? Because they're going to keep showing you who they are. They're going to keep showing you. Okay? They're going to. All right? So if there's somewhere you want to go, right? Somewhere you've been wanting to go, go there. Go there. You don't have to go with them. It's obvious they don't. It's obvious they don't notice you, right? But when they leave your life, right? Well, when you leave their life, because their plan is to just hold you in a jar on a shelf to come get what they want from you whenever they need something, right? But when you walk away, they have nothing. They have nothing. Why? Because they were surviving off of your love, off of your energy, off of your essence, your light. You were loving them. You were giving them that nourishment. They don't get that anywhere else. They don't get that anywhere else. They have to have sex with people in order to cipher their energy, right? Fuel. That's what narcissists thrive off. Fuel. That's why they sleep with so many people. That's why they have so many partners. It's fuel. Fuel, like a succubus, incubus demon, right? Have sex with you just not for pleasure, to please and manipulate you, right? But also to cipher your energy for whatever purposes they want to use it for, right? Manifesting things, right? Whatever it is. Okay? So the whole time they're doing this, they're playing house, but they're ciphering your energy. Okay? See how when you met them, they weren't in such a good place, right? And then you tried to show them another side of life, right? Then they started coming up off of your energy. Okay? Then when they thought they got what they wanted, they left. They left and tried to breadcrumb you. But then you left. See, when they leave, it's not the same reaction, right? It's not the same reactions that are going on, the chemical reactions that are going on. Okay, it's not the same as when you leave. Why? Because you are the pure one. Your purity leaves with you. Your pure heart, your pure spirit, it leaves with you. So all of that gets taken, it gets pulled back. Your energy gets pulled back, and then they feel they feel your absence. They feel your absence, but they didn't expect that because they thought you were done. They thought you were able to be manipulated just like they are, right? Just like other people manipulate them. So they thought they can manipulate you, right? They try to pick what they think is a weaker person than they are, right? Because they're already weak because they let other people do it to them, right? So it's like, oh, let me go and do it to somebody else that I think doesn't have the intelligence, that I think is smaller than me, right? Once you figure them out, they're gone. Why? Because they can't do the same thing they were doing to you, right? They downgrade. They go get somebody who they think is unsuspecting, or they think doesn't have a developed enough mental fortitude, or life experience, right? That's why they usually mess with underage people. That's why they usually mess with underage boys or girls. Why? Because they don't know yet. They haven't been through life yet. So they're easy to manipulate to them. So they prey on children, right? There's a lot of ways to prey on children, okay? And a lot of it sometimes it is sexually. It is sexually. Because remember, narcissists, they have no boundaries. They have no boundaries. They'll do any and everything for any and everything, right? Just as long as they think that nobody will ever find out, right? Just as long as they think that nobody will ever find out, okay? I made a couple of videos saying that somebody's person that left got a 15, 16-year-old pregnant. Mm-hmm. Now they're on the run, trying to lay low, trying to hide. 11:01 on my timer. Okay? No, can't hide that. Can't hide that, baby. You can't hide that. You sleep with a child that produces a child, your fate is sealed. Sealed. That baby's the marker. Right? You can't be like, oh, I didn't know, or I thought 555 on my timer, or I thought they were, I thought it was this or thought it was that. That parent and that baby that baby and that baby gonna be more like brother and sister than mommy and child, or daddy and child. This is the poison of generational curses. These are generational curses. Narcissism, generational curse. This world is running on narcissism. You see on the internet, on Facebook, on TikTok, they're giving lessons. They're showing people how to be narcissistic, how to play on people's mental. That's what these people are learning. That's the type of learning that they're doing, right? They're on the internet teaching black magic, calling it white magic or Wiccan or whatever they want to call it. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's crazy. But back to what I was saying. When they do this, okay? When they do this to you, they are trying to hurt your feelings, right? They're trying to hurt your feelings. They're trying to throw stuff in your face, right? And you might be sitting there like just like why? Why the hell would they just, like, I treat them so good? Why would they just be an asshole like they are? Like, excuse my language, but I mean that's what they are. That's who they are. That's who they are. That is who they are. Look at their look. Never mind. That's who they are. Okay. And you can't force nobody out that family unit. If they want to stay in that toxicity, in that, it's eventually going to lead, right? If people don't make changes to certain parts of them or their lifestyles that are destructive, you know what happens? That destruction leads to death. Sin leads to death. That destruction leads to something, right? It'll cause something to happen that will take you out. Or that will lock you up for the rest of your life. Or that will, you get where I'm going? The more you head off in that toxic direction, the closer that you're walking to death. God says every day, choose. I give you, what is the Holy Spirit? I give you, basically I give you a choice, right? I give you a choice. Choose life or choose death. You have a choice. Choose life or death. Sin leads to death. But God, eternal life. 14:44 on my timer. Choose life, not death. I mean, it's a no-brainer. It's not difficult. It's not difficult to understand. A child can understand it, right? Life or death. The further you walk off towards death, that's the type of things that happen to you. Death. Death comes to things. Death, your finances. Death to your family life. Death to everything in your life. That's what happens. And that's what is happening. Right? All right, so I'll just leave that there. Okay? Yeah. Leave that there. All right? And I'll holler at y'all later. All right? I love y'all. All right? I love y'all, love y'all, love y'all. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep being who y'all are. If you're being who you actually are, okay? Keep being who you are, right? Keep doing what you're doing, and man, when I tell you you're just, it's already new people in your energy. Like you're attracting the way you respect yourself, the moves that you've been making, right? Has caused new energy, like new type of energy to come in, right? And it's attracting new type of people to you. It's attracting new opportunities to you. It's attracting a whole nother level, right? It's attracting a whole nother level of opportunities of people, right? You get to mix in higher circles, right? Had you beforehand not been able to, right? You go up, not just a level. You're going up. You see what I'm saying? You're going up. All right. It's gonna be up and stuck. All right. So I'll holler at y'all. Okay. All right. Later. Peace.